channel, Living in the Tennessee Bottoms. I'm Miss Libby, and I'm so glad you found my channel. And I'm going to be out of town for a couple of days, so I'm going to make my husband some breakfast burritos. And it's a simple dish, and you can put this in the freezer and just get one out and just heat it up, and it's just a dish that will stay with you because it's very filling. So I know everyone has probably have cooked this before and probably know how to do it even better than I can, but sometimes you can watch somebody else make a dish and you think, well, I ain't had that in a long time. I sure would like to have some of that. And you may want to get in the kitchen and cook it. So it takes a pound of sausage. So I just about got this sausage all cooked. And I buy this right here. It's seasoned blend. And it's great value. And it don't cost very much. And it's got a lot of good stuff in it. And I just pour this in my sausage, just like that. And I just cook this together. I just cook all this right here together. And then I use a separate, I don't know, I've always have done that. I've always used a separate pan to cook my eggs in. I can cook my meat in one dish, in one skillet, and then I'll use a separate one for my eggs. So here's my eggs. Well, our chickens have really been doing good this week. They have laid a lot of eggs. We blessed several families with eggs, and it's just so nice to have your own eggs. So I used about 8 eggs for this, to put this together. And I know I probably have told y'all that I save all my eggshells for my chickens, and the chickens will eat these shells. They will never pick an egg after they lay it, but if you crumble these up, it's they supposed to eat like gravel, and you can buy the oyster shells for your chickens. And I just put it in an old Ziploc bag that I've had food in, and I just collect them like this and just mash them up, and then I just add to it as the day go by. Like I make some slaw, I'll put my scraps in there and give it to my chickens. So right here's cooking that really good. So my eggs, I put a little bit of milk in it and some salt. And some pepper. I don't know if you know it or not, but you can turn your salt or pepper shaker over and get a whole lot more by doing that right there. So I'm going to get this all whipped up really good. And I tried to lay everything out that I need, but I see I didn't lay my butter out, so let me get my butter. I got to lay my butter out. I like to put a little bit of butter in my pan before I start scramble these eggs. Well, I know there's all different ways you can fix breakfast food. At Christmas, I always do breakfast casserole where you use the those croissants, not croissants, Pillsbury, I don't know if they're yeah, they're kind of croissants, and you just roll it out. Your brown sausages and then cream cheese, um, and then you put some more croissants on top, and then you bake it in the oven. So, but this right here is an easy dish. Here ain't no baking in the oven for this one. So I got my butter melting, and then I'm gonna scramble these eggs. I got my sausage all browned, and my onions and vegetables are already in here. I think the package has got onions and celery and bell peppers, and it's got red and green peppers. For the price of that bag, you can hardly raise your own vegetables for that, but we do. We've got a garden, but it hasn't came in season yet, so I'm looking forward to my vegetables coming in. So I'm gonna scramble these eggs here. And whenever I go out of town for a couple of days, I usually try to cook my husband a few little dishes for him to grab and eat. So this right here, you can just pop it in the microwave and just eat it on the go. So whenever I was growing up, we used to raise our own hogs. We raised our own livestock. As a little girl, I have learned a lot of stuff on the farm. On this farm we're living on right now, we've never had any hogs or any pigs. It's something we were thinking about, but we haven't never done it. But it's a unique way how you kill a hog on your property. My daddy would kill the hog. He would go out he was usually on a Saturday. He'd done this, and it would always be in the fall of the year because pork will run so fast. So my daddy would go out and kill the hog, and then he built things. He built this wooden thing. He'll lay the hog there. As a little girl, our job was to, he took toe sacks and put it over the hog and poured hot water over it. And as a little girl, all of us girls would, our job was to scrape the hair off of the hog. So we have experienced a lot of unique things, and I would not take nothing for my childhood growing up on the farm and learning all the things that our parents learned us when we was, taught us when we was growing up. So basically, you just take your tortilla shell and you just put this over here. Put this out of the way. You just put this meat in it like this, and then you're gonna put some egg in it. Put some eggs like that, and then I put some cheese in it. You can use any kind of cheese you want. I've got some of this in the refrigerator. It's just mild cheddar cheese. And I know you can wrap it up like like these right here, tortilla like this. But I'd rather just roll it up. Just roll it up like this. And that way you can just get every bite, and it's not a lot of dough, a lot of tortilla shell you're eating. And then I just wrap it up. But you can do it either way. I just wrap it up like this. Then I have a Ziploc bag that I just put it in. And I just layered it in there, and this right here will last us for a week and sometimes 2 weeks. And it's just very, very simple ingredients. Put some cheese on it. But like I said, I'm just gonna wrap it. This is the way we like it. We like it just like this, so it's easy to eat. And when you fold it like you do enchiladas, seems like you're getting mostly that shell at the end. You're not getting all the goodies. Some of that popped out. Well, just leave a comment on how some of the dishes that you make, because I'm always looking for new recipes or something different to eat. I always like to try different things. But this right here is just a basic little something you can. Most everybody's got the ingredients in their refrigerator. And you can just put this together and have it for your breakfast in the mornings. Well, it's springtime, and we got our garden going. Everything is coming up. We got potatoes up. We planted our tomato plants. We've had to cover them up different nights. And we planted strawberries. They all looking good. My husband, he's going to be showing you some of the things he's been doing outside. And this is my favorite thing doing is cooking. I love to cook. Well, most people, women my age, knows how to do the things that I'm trying to teach. But this newer generation, and we've got a lot of grandkids that's coming up. They don't know how to do a lot of this stuff in the kitchen, and so I'm hoping that they'll go back and look at these videos and see they call me, my grandkids call me Guh. My first grandchild, she couldn't say grandma. I was trying to get her to say grandma. I say Guh, grandma. And she never could get that grandma out, but she got Guh out. So all of our grandchildren calls me Guh. You know, That's just a special name to me. It's nothing any. I would never even thought about picking out the name Guh, but she called me Guh, and all the rest of them calls me Guh. And every grandchild is no different. They're all precious. We have a lot of grandchildren, and they're all different, and they're all special. If I could cook for them every day, I would love to have them all over, all over, and me feeding them every day. I would thoroughly enjoy that. It's gonna be a pretty big bag of it. This right here is 10 of these shells, and just 1 pound of ground sausages, and look like I'm gonna have some left over, some of this meat left over. These right here are just 8 eggs. You know, I used to go pick up my grandkids at school a lot, and one of their favorite things was to go by McDonald's and to get one of these breakfast sandwiches like this. So when they come over for breakfast, sometimes I make this, and they're all good eaters, because they're all close to 6 foot, and they're all taller than me. All I can say. Well, I'll be putting this right here in a little container. Look how much sausage I got left over. I don't know, I could have put a little bit extra on some, but that's a lot of sausage left over. Well, I thank you for visiting with me in my kitchen, and if you like I said, if you got a certain dish, breakfast dish that you do, leave a comment and just let me know how you do things. And if you will, we're new on YouTube. We're green. We don't really know what we're doing. We're just wanting to share some of the things that we have learned over the years. So we're not professional, We're just showing you the things that we have learned all these years. We're pretty much retired, and this is something I like to do. So if you don't mind, if you would just hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and I just hope y'all have a good day, and that God will bless you. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye.